On the front line of segregation UK, Neil Tweedie visits a Blackburn dominated by hilltop mosques and afflicted by worrying levels of division. What a strange thing it is to stand in a street in Britain asking someone if they know of a white family living in the neighbourhood. This is liberal, multicultural Britain of the early 21st century, after all, not apartheid South Africa. One would imagine that people of all races in this country mix, to some extent at least, in all towns and cities. But this is Blackburn, in central Lancashire, a prime candidate for the title of Britain's most racially segregated community. The young lady answering the query is British-Pakistani and says politely that she thinks the white family live in the house with the Ford car outside. Behind us, a hilltop mosque dominates the surrounding streets, crescent moons pointing skyward. Minarets have replaced mill chimneys in Blackburn, once the centre of the cotton industry. There are more than 40 mosques in the borough of Blackburn with Darwin, and about a quarter of its 150,000 people are Muslim. And that Muslim population is heavily concentrated in certain parts of the town, run-down areas like Whalley Range, Audley, and Bastwell. These districts are unrecognisable from the Blackburn of 50 years ago, when workers flooded in from Pakistan, India and Bangladesh, cheap labour for a dying textile industry. This segregation is now reaching worrying levels, says a report published yesterday by the senior civil servant Dame Louise Casey. She warns that the increasing isolation of some communities can lead to the encouragement of religious and cultural practices that are not only contrary to British values but sometimes British law. Blackburn figures in her report because of the geographically concentrated nature of its ethnic minorities, particularly Pakistanis. Muslim Pakistanis tend to inhabit certain districts in the town, sometimes to the almost complete exclusion of other groups, and their children often attend schools dominated by their own religious ethnic group.